Hello there.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Fandom Fights. We have a teams match for you today. Two 0-1 teams that debuted earlier this year are coming back. They're going to play each other, and it's going to be very exciting. We got some lovely people here tonight. We got Hit It in Quidditch, which is Brandon Cohen, Jim Green, going up against Escape from Melee, Matthew Chen, Dylan Van Thine. All delightful people. I enjoy all four of these people very much, and Nazario's not here to yell. And so I think it's going to be a good day. I think we're going to have a fun time for some trivia. Let's go talk to him right now in the promos.
Hi, Matthew.
Hi, Dylan.
Do you have anything prepared for this? I'm just happy that we're not playing Joe this time. That's fun.
Exactly. Yeah, I think we really got screwed during that first match. Joe and Igor. So now that we're playing Jim and Brandon, I think these are some really fun guys. Should be a really fun match.
It's true. Should be a good time. I've never played them in Fandom, so that should be interesting. This is not my strong division, but we'll see what happens. Should be a good time either way. So
yeah.
Yay.
What's up?
Hello. I don't like how everyone's calling us friendly.
Yeah, I mean, like our opponents, nobody loves us, so we don't have a manager either. But it's going to save us a good 45 minutes on a challenge that shouldn't be challenged, and we're challenging the wording of something. And then we have to get Payson to come in, and then Payson's going to be like, hey, man, that's what the question is. And then Tim's going to call Nick and then be like, well, Payson also says this. And then Nick's going to be like, well, I mean, just give him the fucking points. How long has this challenge been going on? And Tim's going to be like, I just want to go to bed at this point, honestly. So we get to cut all that out. So I just saved everybody the time that we also get to save.
If you want, I can complain about something if you want me to.
Oh, we should complain about a lot of stuff.
If we're down, give me the signal, give me a double wink, and then
But I don't think it's out yet, so I don't know if I'm allowed to spoil stuff. But I played Dylan the other day in trios something, and that was a match that occurred and had a result where somebody scored more than the other person's team, and I won't say which team that was in case this airs first. So
I just killed a spider, so maybe I got spider power. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, that means we're gonna win.
Jim, pretty spot on, except I would never call Payson for help on a challenge in Fandom Fights. Not once would I ever do that. All right, we're going to get into it, starting with round number 1. Here's how it's going to work. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each question is worth 1 point a piece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you're going to be issued a bonus question to you, only to you. You get 3 repeats and 1 challenge for the match. Players, any questions as we get into round number 1?
No, but to clear things up, I believe Payson was the one that made the challenge. So
That's right. I do remember that. Okay. All right. Your first question is going to come from the wonderful category of DC. And your question is, who plays Harvey Two-Face in Batman Forever? Thank God this movie didn't last forever.
Oops.
This is bad. Don't like it.
I like it.
No.
Remember that part with Nicole Kidman? That was a good part.
Ugh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brandon, let's go to you.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Let's go to Matthew.
Tommy Lee Jones.
And Jim.
I don't care. In a better movie. Tommy Lee Jones.
And Dylan.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Tommy Lee Jones, clean sweep as we get into your next category. It is the category of Star Wars. In Return of the Jedi, where specifically does Luke hide his lightsaber when infiltrating Jabba's palace?
How specific?
Answer the question.
Can you hear that?
Yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matthew.
I just said under a grate.
Let's go to Jim.
It's inside R2D2.
Dylan.
And R2D2.
And Brandon.
I put under the floor.
Inside R2D2 is correct. So your next question is in the category of the other one, Star Trek. And your question is, in Star Trek Into Darkness, who beams down to Earth to help Spock capture Khan?
Star Trek Into Darkness.
Yeah, I was thinking about that, Jim, when I started asking the question. Star, Trek Into Darkness. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Jim. Let's go to you.
Ahura.
Let's go to Dylan.
Said Kirk.
And let's go to Brandon.
Never seen that. I said Sulu.
And Matthew.
I also said Kirk.
Uhura is correct.
Huh.
Oh, Jim hits that and is still perfect through 3. Your next question is in the category of Worlds of DC. In which Worlds of DC film do 2 characters fight in an IHOP restaurant? Delicious. I would love to fuck up some pancakes right now. Let me tell you.
I had breakfast for dinner last night.
Oh, that's the best. I grilled chicken last night for dinner. That was pretty good. I have not eaten yet this evening. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dylan.
Man of Steel.
Let's go to Brandon.
For Shazam.
Matthew.
Man of Steel.
And Jim.
Bullies can manage IHOPs. Man of Steel.
Man of Steel is correct. We are all tied up, 5 apiece. As we get into your next question in the category of creature features. What type of dinosaur kills Dennis Nedry in Jurassic Park? I've misplaced my beverage. Never mind. Here it is. Not gonna lie, it's been a long day, a hard day. I'm very tired. And but we're powering through. We're having fun. It's fandom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna go back up to Brandon.
Put Velociraptor.
We're gonna go to Matthew.
I blanked on the name of the dinosaur.
Jim.
Yeah, I just wrote Velociraptor because I couldn't remember the spinning one.
I was gonna put Spitty Guy, but I don't think you would accept that.
And Dylan.
Same exact reasoning as Jim, yes.
Dilophosaurus is the
Of course.
Would you have accepted Spitty Guy?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna put.
You would have gotten brownie points though. But no more perfect rounds, and we are still tied up 5 apiece. As we get into your next question in the category of James Bond. How does Vesper Lynd die in Casino Royale? Great movie. Very, very good. Last time I watched this, it was post my trivia days, and I watched the extended cut, which I had never seen before. It was very good. Added some good stuff. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matthew.
Drowns.
Jim.
Falls to his death.
Well, it's a woman. Let's go to Dylan.
Drown.
And Brandon.
I thought she was shot.
Drown is correct. So Escape from Melee goes up 2 points. As we get into your next question in the category of Marvel. How specifically is Cassandra Webb blinded at the end of Madam Web? This movie is bullshit.
Is Hidden Quidditch neglecting to answer it?
Yeah. I was told that the one part of the trailer
No.
that we want to see is a dream sequence by somebody on this call, and I said, fuck that, I'm not watching that movie.
Was that me?
Yep, it was definitely you.
Yeah, that's true. I just rewatched it.
I still haven't seen it.
Great.
Me neither.
Too. 1, pens down. Let's go to Jim has nothing, I think, right? Okay, and Dylan?
I'm assuming now you meant permanently blinded. I said shot with web shooters. I don't know.
Let's go to Brandon.
I put burn. I was gonna live up to the bit, but I just guessed.
And Matthew.
I know there's something with a Pepsi sign, so I said a sign falls on her.
There is something with a Pepsi sign, but unfortunately that's incorrect. She gets hit with a firework right in the face.
And it burned her?
She gets hit with a firework. Specific is what we said in the question.
He did say specifically.
Yeah, unfortunately. We didn't say specifically. I was tempted to take burn, but unfortunately, no. All right, your next question, guys, is in the category of the Wizarding World. Your question is, which Wizarding World film features supporting performances from Samantha Morton, John Voight, and Carmen Ejogo? I always mispronounce that. My apologies. Nick is usually here to say the hard words for me. But he is on a well-deserved vacation, getting tan. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the question.
All right, that's going to be the first repeat for Escape from Melee. Your question is, which Wizarding World film features supporting performances from Samantha Morton, John Voight, and Carmen Ejogo?
Fuck me.
I'm not going to do that, Jim, but it's fair. If I was in your position, I'd probably say the same thing.
I just don't remember.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Dylan.
I'm not sure. I said Fantastic Beasts and the Crimes of Grindelwald.
Let's go to Brandon.
I picked the one I didn't see. The Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore.
Let's go to Matthew.
I went with the first one, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
See,
and
I also wrote Fantastic because it's the first one. I just couldn't remember if there's a subtitle to it or not.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is the correct answer.
Oh.
So it is 8-6 as we get into the penultimate question, which is coming from the category of Pixar. What type of animal is Buster in Toy Story 2? Great movie. Big fan of this one. Favorite of the franchise person. I vividly remember seeing this in the theater.
Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Brandon, we're going to you.
See their dog?
Let's go to Matthew.
Dog.
And Jim.
I was sitting there thinking of toys, and I'm like, it's just a dog.
And Dylan.
Dog.
The O. Triggered me. Like, wait.
Correct. So 10-8 as we get into your final question of the round. It's in the category of YA. Who kills the characters Marvel, Kato, and President Coin in the Hunger Games series? Hunger Games! Man, when that first Hunger Games movie came out, that was friggin' everywhere, man. And then the second one was even bigger, and then it felt like everyone took a dump during the last ones.
PSH died, and everyone was like, all right, we're done. We're done.
I remember going to see the second one opening night, and it was so packed, and then like no one came to see the third one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Matthew.
Katniss.
Let's go to Jim.
Yeah, it's J-Lo.
Let's go to Dylan.
Katniss.
And Brandon.
Katniss Everdeen.
Katniss Everdeen, the girl on fire, is correct. So at the end of round number 1, Escape from Melee is in the lead with 12 to Hit It in Quidditch's 10. So we have a 2-point game. As we get into round number 2, it is the wheel round. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each team is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth points apiece. Unless you check the multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in round number 2. Any questions from the teams? All right. So, Escape from Melee, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer?
Probably defer.
Yeah.
Oh, I can probably tell you the categories, though, huh? You want those?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Horror icons, Star Trek, Pixar, Wizarding World, Disney Animation, MCU, Criminal Underworld, and James Bond.
Ooh. Well, now that we know the categories,
Ooh.
I'm thinking we should probably defer. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, we'll defer.
All right. This is your spin.
Spinner's choice.
And it lands on horror icons.
I'm going to say we pass on that one.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Quidditch.
we want Spinner's choice instead.
It lands on James Bond.
Vesper was
right.
just so you remember.
Hit it in Quidditch. I will be giving you your questions to James Bond. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right, your first question. Which James Bond film features Bond nearly being killed by a tarantula while in bed?
I'm thinking multiple choice on this one.
Sure.
All right, your options are A, Dr. No, B, Thunderball, C, Live and Let Die, or D, The Spy Who Loved Me.
I don't know.
I think I can picture it. I'm thinking it's Connery. So let's go Dr. No.
That's what I was thinking. Dr. No, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Hell yeah.
Your second question. Who sings the title song for the film You Only Live Twice?
That is it Shirley Bassett? Is that her name?
Mm-hmm.
Do I trust myself?
5, 4,
Fuck it.
3.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Gladys Knight, B, Diana Ross, C, Missy Elliott, or D, Nancy Sinatra.
It wasn't
okay.
anything you said, so.
Yeah. I think this one's Nancy Sinatra.
Sure, go for it.
Maybe.
Go with whatever you want, because I have no idea what this is.
Nancy Sinatra, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your next question. Which member of her own family does Elektra kill in The World Is Not Enough?
I mean, this is a generic answer. It's going to be like a parent or a. I'm thinking it's probably her father, but I don't know.
Parent?
Yeah, I'm thinking it's a. My guess would be a parent.
Yeah, sounds good.
Do you want to just guess one?
4.
Or
Yeah.
multiple choice?
Parent.
Well,
One.
dad. Final answer.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Would you have accepted parent?
No.
Dad isn't parent.
Your penultimate question. In From Russia with Love, what kind of object does Red Grant have that contains a garrote, which he uses to kill multiple people throughout the film?
I'm gonna say that's a MacGuffin, Tim. I don't know the answer to this, obviously. So let's multiple choice.
Okay. Your options are A, ring, B, watch, C, cufflink, or D, glove.
I don't know, but cufflink seems really spy-y like.
It sounds cool.
Yeah. And it's like he kills somebody and he's like, boom, boom, boom.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Let's do cufflink, final answer.
That is incorrect. Escape from Melee, chance for a 1 point steal. Is it A, ring, B, watch, C, cufflink, or D, glove?
Do you know what it is?
So he said Thunderball, right?
It's From Russia with Love.
From Russia with Love. Okay, I'm all over the place. I don't know. I'm thinking like a watch, maybe.
Yeah, I was also leaning towards watch. Let's go.
All right. Watch. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Cool.
All right, and hit it. Your final question in the category of James
What's
Bond.
the score?
The score is 14-13. You are in the lead.
Okay.
And your question is, what type of location is Bond at when he finds out about the terror attack on MI6 headquarters in Skyfall?
Isn't there a train in Skyfall? But I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Did he fall from the train in Skyfall?
Do you want to just multiple choice it?
5.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, bar, B, grocery store, C, cemetery, or D, prison.
He's in a prison and not in Skyfall, or maybe he is.
Can we just hear the options again? Just
Yeah, options one more time.
Yep, your options again are A, bar, B, grocery store, C, cemetery, or D, prison.
I'm thinking A or C, but I don't know.
I was thinking cemetery. Like
Let's
Bond's
go
never
with
been grocery shopping before.
Let's go with cemetery. Final
Yeah.
answer.
That is incorrect. Escape from melee chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, bar, B, grocery store, C, cemetery, or D, prison?
Isn't it a bar?
I'm good with that. I haven't seen Skyfall since
Because I
theaters.
think, isn't it like when after like he's like, it's after like he's shot on the train and then he's at like the island. I think it's like a tiki bar or something.
Okay. Yeah, I trust you.
Unless I'm remembering the wrong part, but I'll go bar. Final answer.
That is correct for
Nice.
1 point. You were remembering exactly correctly, Dylan.
Cool.
All right. So at the end of Hit It's turn, they get their score up to 14. But with the steals, Escape has tied it at 14. So we are going to bring back the wheel. This is going to be the spin for Escape from Melee. And it lands on MCU.
How do you feel about this one?
Not 100% confident. I think we can do better than that.
I mean, I've seen all the movies, and I feel like I've done pretty well with MCU in the past.
Oh, yeah, then for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just, I guess it's like an 0-1 match, so it shouldn't be too difficult. It's just, it has been spun a lot, so I'm not sure. But
yeah.
if you feel good with it, let's go with it. Yeah,
let's take it.
Tied right now, so I think, yeah, let's just go for it.
Okay. All right, guys, I'll be giving you your questions in MCU. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Which MCU film features the main villain shooting their housekeeper after she walked in on him meeting with an assassin?
It's the movie, right? So that's Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
All right, go for
it. Captain America: The Winter Soldier. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job.
All right, your second question. Who plays CIA agent Everett Ross in Black Panther?
You got
that's Martin. Oh God, Martin. What's it? It's the Bilbo. What's his name?
Yeah, Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman. Yes, Martin Freeman. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, your third question. In Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, what superpower does Quaz, a quantum realm rebel, have?
You can read minds, I think. Read thoughts. I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that's that character. Yeah, that rings a bell for sure.
Yeah. Read minds. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job.
All right, your penultimate question. Who attempts to remove the Mind Stone from Vision's head before Vision joins the Battle of Wakanda in Avengers Infinity War?
Ooh, it's one of the Thanos' children, right? And then I'm trying to remember. I don't want to mess up the name, so maybe
I'm not going to know any of their names, so I think we should check.
It might be like Corvus, but I'm just going to go multiple to be safe.
All right, we'll go to multiple choice.
Your options are A, Bruce Banner, B, Shuri, C, Tony Stark, or D, Peter Parker.
I think it's Shuri, right? Because he's in the lab and she's trying to remove it before they can attack Vision. I think
that makes sense. Yeah, I'm cool with that. Go for it.
Okay, Shuri. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
Nice.
And your final question in the MCU. In what type of building do Wanda and Pietro first meet the physical form of Ultron in Avengers: Age of Ultron?
Do you remember this?
No, I haven't seen this one since theaters, unfortunately.
Okay, I want to go. Let's go multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, bank, B, church, C, school, or D, hospital.
Okay, I think it's the church.
All right, you're confident? We could
Yeah,
use a
that's what
repeat of
I'm.
the options if you need it, but can you like picture?
Yeah, let's
like,
repeat the options. Let's just to be safe.
Okay.
all right, well, yeah, go for it.
Your options again are A, bank, B, church, C, school, D, hospital.
Can you picture like?
I can picture the church. I'm not sure if the other buildings. I can't think of the other buildings right now, but I can picture a church. So you want
All
to
right.
just go?
I'm not going to talk you out of it then. Maybe let's just go for it. Yeah.
Okay. Church. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point and the clean
Good job,
sweep
Matthew.
of Marvel. So with that, Escape from Melee gets their total up to 22 to hit its 14. So we have an 8-point game going into round number 3. It is the betting round. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to say a category. You are then going to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you lose those points. We will play until one team is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Whichever player takes the first question, the other player has to take the second. You can reset for questions 3 and 4 and work together on 5. Any questions?
No.
Okay, the first category you can bet points on is Law and Order. Let's get bets, starting with Hit It in Quidditch. Who's taking it and how much are you betting?
Me for want to.
Okay. And Escape from Melee. Who's taking it and how much?
Me for 0.
Okay. If Brandon hits this, we move on. If he misses, the game goes to Escape from Melee. Your question is, how does Axel kill Agent Fulbright at the end of Beverly Hills Cop 3? It's one of those classic, how does Axel kill that guy at the end of Beverly Hills? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dylan, we're going to you because you bet 0.
People get shot a lot in these movies.
And Brandon.
People get run over a lot in these movies.
And your winners, Escape from Melee shoots him, was the correct answer. So
I always put that, and then I didn't put that.
So very fun match. Close game in round 1. I think the James Bond spin, it looked like they were making their way through that one pretty well, actually. But then those steals at the end, they definitely put Escape from Melee in a great position. And Matthew clearly knows his MCU. Dylan helping out in that one a lot as well. The good teamwork in the MCU there from Escape from Melee. And bet smart. They didn't bet Dylan, even though he got it right. He wasn't sure. I think there was a smart play from both teams throughout the whole thing. This is a great match. I'm excited to go talk to the players right now in the post-match interviews. Gentlemen, an early exit out of round 3, but still a fun match. I thought you guys played great. Good round 1. I like the chemistry of this team. What are your guys' thoughts post-match?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't the first match we get fucking James Bond 2. Like, it's only been James Bond in round 2. And, like,
I think so.
Like, literally the first round decided the match because, like, I think I would have had to check down to Church and the other one. But we get at least 8 points off of that MCU category, like, at least. And so, like, it's literally just if we make them spin first, they take horror icons or James Bond, and then we get MCU. So it's, at worst, we're, like, you know, tied going into this last round. So we don't have to just all in it on Law and Order. So. Yeah, and we didn't have Nazario here to challenge something for 45 minutes and then get us one more.
I know, that really separates it resets them. Jim, stupid question here. Should we watch James Bond movies?
Nah, fuck that.
Okay.
We can't. We eventually will get to answer not James Bond in round 2.
Yeah, well, I watched every movie. Now it's Planet of the Apes.
Guys, now that you're not moving on to another match right now, you have some time, but who do you want to play next? Do you want to play Nazario? Yell at him. You can yell at him and Mike.
Nazario and Mike.
What do you guys want to do?
Hell yeah, I'll play Nazario and Mike.
Their next match, I don't think it's aired yet. Their next, yeah, it is not. They're playing License to Chill, Cody and Mark Menchaca. but if they lose, maybe we can shake something up.
Hell yeah, that would be awesome. Because they'd be playing one really cool person and also Nazario.
That is true. Mike, guys, great job. Great match. Love having you here. We'll see you next time. Dylan, Matthew, very good win today. 12 points in round number 1. A really good round 2. And you did what you needed to do to get out of round 3. You bet smart there. I loved it. I love the strategy. What are your guys' thoughts post-match?
Yeah, I thought we did very well. Shout out to Matthew for the MCU round. That was all him. I would have had to check down on, I think, pretty much all the questions that he got for 2 points. So that's good on him. Yeah, I'm happy with how we played. I think we did good. Also picking up on the steals and James Bond. That was a category that I know Matthew and I had been working on, because it's kind of what sunk us in our last match, even though we only got asked 3 questions in it. But still. Yeah, happy with how we played.
Yeah, and I like being on the team with Dylan, because I think we both cover each other's bases pretty well, and so I think it's just trying to find a category that we can both work on. We still don't really have one yet, but I mean, I think we worked through James Bond really well, and I think we were able to get the lead in round 1, and that really helped us be able to.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. My assumption is that because you won this match and stuff, you'll play another match eventually, but I don't know who that's gonna be. It's gonna be someone. It's gonna happen eventually. And actually, I'm trying to find it in the schedule. I can't find it, but you're probably gonna play someone else. Any thoughts?
Yeah, someone else would be fun. I hear they're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear they're doing great.
Someone that's not Joe and Igor, but
yes,
I don't think it'll be Joe and Igor.
Okay, cool,
great.
Well then, who's the second best rookie team? We'll take them.
That's fair. Maybe we can find that out for you. Maybe we can figure that out, guys. I thought this was a really good win. Now you're 1-1. I look forward to seeing what you do next in your next match. Thanks for being here today. Good stuff. All right, well, that's going to do it for us today at Fandom Fights. I want to thank Jim and Brandon, Matthew and Dylan. Thank you to Nick for writing. I have been Tim. We will see you guys next time with another great Fandom Fights match. Until then, have a great night. Peace out.